I'm going to plug this in because I need connection. As a man in my 40s, I do. And that's what the research is saying. We're going to dig into it right now. We're looking at how men in the 40s can build their confidence after putting so much into their family. Look, you're the dependable one. All of your real connections are built around activity, competence, and roles. What about what's really going on with your connection? I'm a best-selling author. I'm a guy in my 40s, and I'm going to give you my takeaway later on. Now, an interesting qualitative study of New Zealand men in their 40s looked at 4 different patterns of social connection emerging. There was compartmentalization of relationships. Number 1 was 2, difficulty in confiding. 3, strong independence. And 4, activity building emotional support networks. Now, the findings challenged what was assumed of men in their 40s, that we don't want connection. It said that many men wanted support, but they wanted it to defy these cultural expectations of what support meant. Now, a second study with regard to 49 African American males in their mid-40s onwards showed that the values such as self-reliance, provider identity, and perseverance strongly impacted on the health behaviours of these men of this age group. Now, there's 2 competing pathways as well coming from the research in that masculinity can be a health risk. Why? Because avoiding doctors can become a choice because of the social expectations of what was perceived at the time, and we know as men that is expected of us to be strong and not need this kind of health kick to help us make decisions and do things. Hiding vulnerability was a thing as well. These men perceived that this was the social expectation. The excessive self-reliance was needed, that pushing through would matter, and believing help seeking equals weakness. But this is not true, as we know. So how can we get to the bottom of this to help us with our confidence? We'll stop treating self-sufficiency as our only strength or our main strength. Self-reliance matters for sure, but isolation is different. Many men in the studies wanted support, but believed they should not actually need it. You have to be careful of that. So being self-sufficient isn't necessarily the strongest strength that you can have. A lot of S's there. But in reality, that means we can ask for help. We can open out. It's not a weakness. It's a leadership trait. Well, you can ask who knows, and who is that? Well, those that are perhaps closest to you. Could be your internal relationships within your own personal life, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the heck else you have. Or it could be within your mentee, mentorship, within your workplace, or indeed, it could be somebody outside of all of those things. You need to actively identify activity, friendships. Some relationships, they evolve around work, projects, maybe sport, routines. Don't get me wrong, these all matter. But ask yourself honestly, is there honesty within the discussion? Do these person really care? Do they really support you now and into the future? Or are they coming in with an angle? And then notice hidden masculinity rules, because internal scripts often sound like, sure, look, I'll handle it myself. Or somebody masculine around you might say, you can handle it yourself, you're fine, I know, I get it, and have a laugh. Or stay strong, brother, and all this kind of stuff. Or you can say it to yourself, oh, stay strong. Or don't burden others, I don't want to be putting a burden on you. Oh, keep functioning. These rules often operate invisibly and we have them in our heads. So we need to question each one of them. Am I asking this? Am I asking myself to handle it yourself? Am I asking to stay strong? Am I asking to don't burden others, keep functioning, and so on? Try to redefine your responsibility. This is what the research is saying. It's not me. Many participants linked health to responsibility. Responsibility should include maintaining myself so that I can continue leading, rather than sacrifice myself indefinitely. This little thing called burnout, and it will come your way, believe it or not. You're not the first person to be in your 40s and thinking, booyah, we're doing well. But guess what? The old fall comes quick. Before you know it, you're on your face. If you're enjoying this video, please like and comment, good or bad. I might be even able to help you for free within your comment, depending on how you phrase it. Be careful. And subscribe, surely do. Moving on. Have at least one relationship that allows you to have full disclosure. Research repeatedly shows men often rely on themselves. That creates fragility. Build multiple places for support. You can ask this person this, ask that person that. Don't kind of cross over and say things, glass houses and all that kind of stuff. We want to be very careful, but you're doing it for your own support and your own benefit. But if it's in work, you can ask people in different departments, so long as they're not trying to get jobs or promotions or trying to use it within your department. So you can ask for professional advice and for confidence within what you say too. Practice small, vulnerable moments in your life, because those are going to give yourself honesty within yourself. Reframe help seeking. Help seeking is not surrender. It's just saying, will you hold that for now? And doing it in a different way. It is strategic problem solving. Clever. Use the skills of others. You do not have the solution for everything. Guess what? You're not a genius. Neither am I. So many participants actually viewed within the research that responsibility as motivation for better health as well. And there's no reason why we can't look for health towards our confidence. There is a connection, because we want to be able to sustain things going forward. So if we can use what we're learning from these studies, that means going forward, we're going to be more successful in our 40s, late 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on. Ching, ching. Try to use perseverance differently. Perseverance often becomes keep carrying more. Let's go. Come on, throw it on my back. I'll go up that mountain. Rather, try something like keep protecting what matters. Do I need these things going up the mountain? I'm going further, stronger, faster, but guess what? You do need a break at times. So you need to take off that rucksack. And what I'm talking about here is an analogy, of course, because whatever's going on in your personal life or in your workplace, this load needs to be lightened, and you need to stop and take stock of things before you move forward with energy. Build your identity beyond performance. If identity depends entirely on provider, I am the provider, I am the man, I am the husband, I am the father, great. But it's more than that. You're the leader. Be the leader in other ways of your life. Achiever, oh, wonderful. Huge things. Fixer, yeah, but you're more than that. You've got to dig deep and find out the answers to this for yourself, within your life, within your work, within your personal relationships. Otherwise, these struggles become threatening. Broaden identity beyond your output to find the answers for you. Okay, we've spoken about talk more. Lads, come on, talk more. We've heard this so much. But talk is not action. We want action. I get it. You're an action man. So the goal is not about making talk real. It's about using talk to create action. Strength can include support, open out to others. Strength can include disclosure. And that, my friend, is my takeaway for today from the research.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video. If you subscribe, comment to say that you have, and we'll look after you.